Great and beautiful morning to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 442 edition of InvestData Trading Academy Live with Abus. Here, before looking into the market, I want to say thank you all for your prayers and also for your calls to check on me. I'll tell you that I'm fit and now bouncing back ready fully to start our normal business. Yes, for look at what is happening in the global market, I'll tell you that there's kind of a breath out now in the global market. I've seen the market looking in the green. The sentiment that we saw on Friday has been extended to this today, being the week that lead toward the end of the month. But it's a good start for the global market that we're seeing that the market is in green right away. Yes, all eyes are still on what? On the key inflation figure, although that as expected for the month of June. I'll tell you this also is not a path. Isn't a path towards to rate cut forward for for US. Fed I have seen that US inflation, despite that there's a kind of a little inch up, but we're seeing that it's a slowdown towards the 2% that have been said for a long time to start rate cut. But knowing that yes, the economy in US has to slow down. Fed is meeting between tomorrow and Wednesday. That also at the end of Wednesday we can see that when is the rate cut going to kick off. But let of expectation that at this coming meeting tomorrow and and Wednesday we expect that rate will be unchanged in US. But that will also give a clue. But that has kind of influenced positively on mutual market of the world as we speak now. If you look at what is happening in Asia market, most of the stock in Asia market or markets are in green, apart from from China that was in that is still lagging in terms of what the negative or kind of a mixed economic data or weak economic data. Despite that, in China, there was great cuts to kind of stimulate the economy. As to speak, the improvement they are seeing is not as strong. For that, that is why you can see that even the oil market, commodity market, in terms of crude oil, we are seeing that price is still going down because of what? Because of that weak demand from one of the largest consumer of crude. That's also reflecting. But other markets in that region, in Israel region, are looking green and also better. But I'll tell you that a bit that also in the tech companies have also supported the rebound we are seeing. But the windows that we should know in the market that in this mature market, sector rotation has continued because of what? One, the earnings that are coming to the market are also assisting investors to position for what? For the third quarter and also the last quarter of the year. Already, that at the end of Q3, we expect to start seeing what? Another result. For that, seeing Q2 number or half-year result for 2024, most of the market players are kind of repushing their portfolio. That's why this portfolio reshuffling and saturation will continue towards the end of September, where also Q3 number will give a clearer picture what to expect from the current financial year 2024. But I tell you that trend also going to be extended to the major African market. And if rate cut continue, already we have seen it in major economy. All eyes are seen in US Fed. If you cut rate, that will set a signal. But then to see fund also leaving this mature economy to the emerging market. That means you and I should position in stocks that we know that yes, they're undervalued, and also sectors where we're seeing that policy of the government or other things is also imparting political on that sector where you cannot position ahead of their Q3 number. For me, it's a good one. Like I said, we're seeing that fund is also entering Japan seriously by foreign investors because of what expected increase in their rate. Why? Because this also going to kind of make give return for those foreign investors. Yes, we expect that to see that cost of borrowing also might go up because of increase in interest rate in Japan. But nevertheless, investors are kind of looking at the opportunity that with a low their currency at almost a 38 years low. It's also a kind of an entry for them. But I believe that this is also going to change a lot of things. Hoping that the US will go into losing not of tightening again. That means monetary policy is about the world to start looking at southward trying to go into rate cut. That also could be a kind of a game changer. Yes, we saw in Nigeria last week that yes, when we saw the inflation figure and also the outcome of an MPC meeting, how we throw our market here down in red. We saw kind of a continued pullback for almost 4 trading days in the week last week. But today, we're seeing the market trying also to breathe out because most of these stocks that are pulled back has created opportunity for investors to position here in Nigeria. But I will tell you that the strength on the numbers we are seeing in this part of the world is also going to be a plus for our market, or also for investors to continue to position. That's why I said that sector rotation will continue on NGS with change in volume pattern as market has put back for what to create opportunity for investors what to buy into value and what and grow stock ahead of what more earnings and also end of the quarter the positioning. I believe that this is going to also usher investors into what the last quarter of the year of 2024. That means any investor that is taking medium and long don't need to panic. Traders should take advantage of all this oscillation, but that is the beauty of the market anywhere in the world. When market was delayed, create opportunity to buy. You can see what is happening, in oil sector, what is happening in agricultural sector, and today we're looking at what what we call talking numbers on what on the agricultural sector. I miss sector rotation. That means we'll go to that stage in the discussion. We to look at what result that came from this sector, what I was expecting to see, in what is also the number telling us what kind of a pointer is the number giving investor, in the market that where to look. Because I tell you that the number that hit the market is also an eye opener for you to assist you what in your sector rotation. Because I said time to focus on what time to focus on stocks trading above they are moving average. Those stocks are where you should pay your attention despite the recent sell-off in the market. That means those stocks that are trading above the moving average should where you and I should put attention. That's why this class today, you look at those stocks that are also trading above their moving average. Where are they going? What are the factors pushing them? What the momentum behind those stocks? Which will give us an insight to what to do as trader and investor. And don't forget that we have less than 2 days to work to end of the month. And more than what here, part of the world in the market doesn't reflect much what on our price movement. Apart from end of the quarter, where the fund managers and the market operators need to balance their portfolio for the quarter. Then that means we are not expecting much to change, but it is this number that we're expecting from net, on Wednesday. More companies release their number, and that will help investors on how to work position out their portfolio. We are seeing that market have pulled down even the week we are seeing results. Now between now and Wednesday or the end of the week, more results to hit the market to give a kind of a clarity or in direction where the market is going. It helps investors or market players or traders to know exactly where to position their put their money. For me, there's no cause for alarm. I know that many people are confused because the market has been on the red for 4 days. That has created opportunity for them. There are also industries or individual stock that has some defensive characteristics, and also their numbers are looking good. That is where traders should look at, because when numbers hit the market, they are positive. Market will respond. I know that yes, funds have left the market because of what increase the interest rate. But when we come to chart, we see how money flow is also performing to give us a clue where we should put our money at market. Involved at market. Going to, because as speak now already at the midday trading. So that at the afternoon we see afternoon traders coming to the market. But it's a good start for the market. We are seeing that more stocks are already looking in green than those that are in red. But there, on this note, we'll go back to see what is the market data as we speak now. Market data will give us an insight before we go toward our numbers. But I wanted to talk more of that number before now come back to look at our chart. But before we look at that chart, I want to look at what is the state of the market right away as we speak. That will give us an insight also what we should do as traders and investors now. Knowing the state of the market, it will help you to know what is the next step you should take as a trader or investor. That at the end of the day, you position what in stock that has all it takes to create wealth for designing investor. Because I tell you, if you're in the wrong stock, you just expect to make money until you are what in a stock that has all it takes to create value for you. And how do you do that? Those stocks, as I mentioned earlier, that are trading above their world, above their moving averages. This time you are using 20, are using 50 average. Look at the market and see those stocks that are in that category. It will help you to know exactly what to do as you speak. For investors, you know that you are thinking medium and long. Dividends are also around the corner. More banks are here to release their what to release their trade dividend. But because of the news of federal government taxing what they tag win for, they call it for capital for FS gain, that same kind of signal in the market that we're seeing that the market are going to slow down. Seeing banking stock that are also usher some bully runs, turning also the other way. For me, there's no cause for alarm. It's expected that the market will react to that information. But what you do as a trader, you don't back away from the market. Quickly, you know what to do. Where are you going to position and wait for another return? That the market will always oscillate, always move up and down. As we speak now, market have turned into red. At the beginning of the day, we saw that one open market was in green. We saw more stock also on the gainer start. But right now, market have flipped toward to the other side. Market is down by 28.72. In red point. That's about 0.03, not yet up to 0.5. That's what market is doing. But if you look at the index, it's doing 98,000. That means index is below 100,000 line as we speak now. But also above what? Above 98,000. Reading about 98,172.77 point for the index. But if you look at the market, internals or market break, or we call it, we're having 17 gainers against 15 losers right away. But we look at what are the top losers in the market right now, so that you get the right information to know exactly what to do. We're seeing that our peak insurance, which the correlation is leading, followed by Concord PLC. We're seeing also selling NG and the NASCOM and the FCMB. These are the top losers as we speak. Out of the 15 that I mentioned, I don't look at also the other side, the flip side. We're having 17 gainers. Know that the top gainers right now is Accra Prudential. Don't forget that this company announced 1-for-1 bonus and also 15 kobo interim dividend. Then followed by QTs that bounced back from what from the profit taking that pulled that stuff from almost 6 naira 47 kobo down to around 55 naira 54 kobo. Now to speak now, bound back to what to around 5 naira 60 kobo, gain almost 9.9%. For me, it's a good one. As investors are looking for what the bonus and also the dividend. Then followed by what by Eternal. Oh, Eternal is back also by 9.9. Trading around was 17 naira 18 kobo. Followed by what Owando. Owando has maintained strong momentum. Last week also it's starting out on a good one this week. Owando is trading around 22 naira 35 kobo, up by what 9.8. And the last one there, or the 5 top gainers, is what Custodian Investment, up by what by 9.8. Also trading around 11 naira 20 kobo. But in terms of volume, which is very, very important. Remember I said that even as market was in rotation, change in patterns also guide you to see change in pattern in volume, also guide to know what is happening. Now, knowing the in terms of activities, the traded volume this morning will give an insight what is happening. But you look at on the chart of on the table of in terms of volume traded, we are seeing that Universal Insurance is also leading. Yet there is the full year result without a dividend, but still the stock is leading by volume. This volume is a sell volume or buy volume. You also know at the end of the day, this volume is trading around what 33 kobo, traded 20.7 million shares, followed by Petras Capital that have done 13.6 million shares at 1 naira. GT Code have done 12.8 million shares at 44 naira 10 kobo, followed by ICO. ICO have touched as high as almost 1 naira 10 kobo this morning, but down to 1 naira 2 kobo, traded what 11.8 million shares. And Wando is the last in that category, traded 10.8 million shares, at 22 naira 35 kobo. Wando started this morning on the weekend. Before you know it, it change and enter on a bid. As the market is changing, good and investors also know that as market is changing, you are about also to change your strategy. Don't stick on what they do, but let your investment objective guide you to know what to buy and what to sell. You know why you are in the market. That's why I say any investor or trader at any market condition, you must have the right tools, the right information, and the right mindset to make the right decision in this market. And also the winning side will be more than what your gaining side. Your losing side, no losing side more than you bought. When you panic or follow bad wagon, you're about to rush out for a winning position. After that, you see the thing going up. That's why if you know your profit target at any time, also your stop loss, the cut loss also will guide you at any given time as you speak. Right away, now I want to look at the earnings that came from the agro-business sector, which comprised of Okomu, Presco, FTN Cocoa, Livestock, Ella Lake, and others. But today, we have seen the result that came from Livestock and Okomu. What guys are still what Presco will do. Yes, Presco have rallied before now because of the news of acquiring another farm company in Ghana. Not only that, we have seen improvement in their earnings, which also has supported a higher payout at the end of 2023 financial year. That has also continued to impact on Presco. But as I speak now, all eyes are still on Presco. But as we speak, we are going to look at the result that came from Livestock and that of Okomu. And these are called half year or 6 months result to give us what the company has done as a scorecard to assess them and what the fate of investor there and what the prospect of the company in the next two quarter that's remaining. But if you look at the figure that came from Livestock, I'll tell you, Livestock have bounced back for loss position last year, 2023, for that thing has been extended also 2024, which also a pointer that at the end of the day, we're going to see them going back to dividend payment for almost 5 to 6 years. Livestock have not paid dividend because of their negative earnings. Now they have come to positive. Also, we're seeing that yes, government is trying to make sure that we'll come back to agriculture, but because of insecurity, I think it's limited. But if government is really serious to fight inflation, I think we'll pay attention to food. But that we're seeing that also reflecting on livestock feed company. If you look at the revenue of this company, move from 9.74 billion to 15.5 billion, representing 60% in the green for the top line. For me, it's a good one, and this translates to 400 no 236.87 million in profit against 37.4 million in 2023. That is above one kind of 1,000 change in terms of percentage change, which is a good one for the investor in that company and the point where they are going. At the end of the day, this 436.87 translates to what 15 kobo earning per share against 1 kobo posted in 2023. You can see the kind of increase from 1 kobo to what 15 kobo. It's big, a volume for this stock. But if you look at also the profit margin, I say that they are still struggling with a reflection of what cost, which we have seen on this, from 15.4, or 5 billion to what 440. Tell that costs are also eating into their operation, but good that they are still in profit. At the end of the day, profit margin moved from 0.4% to what 2.8%, in 2024. But at the end of the day, if you go back and look at the operating cash flow of this company, it still remains positive. For me, it's a good one since their cash flow remain positive of about 7.37 billion against 2.5 billion in 2023. It's a point that at the end of the day, that's why we're seeing that their retained earnings for what we call cumulative deficit is still in red. But we're seeing that shareholders' fund at the end of the day is still very much in green, despite the negative retained earnings of the company. Which I believe that possibility of accounting regime is possible. But at the end of the day, if able to wipe this their negative retained earnings in third quarter, that will speak volume that it's likely to point toward the dividend of 10 kobo or that 50 kobo at the end of the financial year. If they are at the end of half year, 6 months, they are making 15%, 15 kobo, and able to sustain this tempo and make 30 kobo for full year. I mean, 10 kobo is possible as dividend to open that door of rewarding shareholder again in that company. This is for what? This is for Livestock. For me, these numbers are also a pointer that where the company is going in 2024. An investor that are thinking million and long should also know how to take position in this direction, because the number is pointing to somewhere. Then we'll now flip toward to Okomu oil. Okomu oil 6 months results also look fantastic, looking good. And you can know that this sector, Okomu and Presco, have consistently posted what positive. And for Okomu to put this number, even when there was an attack, at their palm, and also could also the suspended operation for some weeks or months. But now we're seeing a positive second quarter. I can tell you the strength of what and the kind of gain or business of this palm oil business in Nigeria. Knowing that this oil is not only for Nigeria, they export also to earn what to earn the foreign currency. For me, it's a plus for this oil business in Nigeria. Okomu and Presco and others that are coming up, which also investors will look at where to put their money in this direction and also what to expect at the end of the day. If you look at Okomu revenue or what we call turnover, it moved from 40.6 billion to 75.01 billion, representing 85% top line, which is good. But at the end of the day, 75 billion translates to what 20.2 billion in 2024 against 16.2 in 2023. That represents 25% up. For me, 25% is also 2 digits, which also not a bad one anywhere in the world by all standards. Then at the end of the day, we're seeing the 21 naira 17 kobo any per share against 16 naira 98 kobo for 2023. For me, it's a good one. At the end of the day, the profit margin also dropped from 39.9% in 2023 to 26.9%. This inflation of what cost, which also I've seen in their result. Costs also have, what is happening in Nigeria today. In the bank sector, if you are banking, you can see that borrowing from the banks or we are servicing, that I borrowed before, it's almost around 32%, which also we know that the CBN and his team should know that it's not helping the economy. The economy is already entering the contraction. More of these results at the end of this quarter, at the end of this month, I will see they will give us an insight to what kind of GDP we should expect from the second quarter, because this number will tell us a pointer what we should look at, because the numbers will play, because this monetary policy and inflation are also put the economy in a tight corner. Insecurity has not also helped the matter. But looking at this number, for me, it's not a bad one at all. Look at the reward they give to the investor for interim dividend for half year, moved from 4 naira 50 kobo in 2023 to 8 naira in 2024. Good improvement in terms of rewarding their shareholder. Put this company to be consistent. At the end of the day, look at cash flow. I tell you that in any company where you see that earnings is going up and cash flow is going down, or it's pointing to start, it's a time that you should also start thinking. But when earnings is going up and cash flow is also pointing in that direction, can support the company to make money. That means the company are having money to run their business. That which is very important that investors to look at. That's why cash flow is very, very important. After looking at the profit and after what we call the profitability statement, look at what balance sheet. Another key point if you look at the cash flow to see if the company is also stable in what they are doing to sustain the business. Look at the operating cash flow for Okomu for the period under review. I think like this has improved from from 18.7 billion in 2023 to 32.2 billion in 2024. For me, this is a good one. And retained earnings and the shareholders fund remain in green and pointing also in the in the northward direction. For me, it's a good one for the result of this company. And also, this is also important or give you an insight to what you expect from Presco. And also, Presco number come in a better way. Okay, but at this, what are you expecting 10 naira 3 dividend? This number should also give you. And we have seen the number from Livestock and Okomu. They also give an insight to what we should do. Yes, because of our time, quickly go to what to our live chart. It's very, very important. Because time is not our friend. If you look at this chart right away, the market has kind of started before pulling back. But we want to call out our what we call T line to see is it trading below the T line, whether the market is weak, it is weak right now, or market is recovering to help us also look at other momentum indicators, especially also our money flow. What is the money flow doing? That's quickly we'll call up on what on our indicators to guide us on taking a decision right away now as the market is on. Let's quickly look at it. Our moving average exponential, which is our T line, change it to what to 8. And see it here. Then call up our money flow index. Very, very important for anyone that's in this class. We don't joke with it. Look at our money flow and our momentum indicator, which is our MACD. If you look at the the market right away now, let me expand this so that it give you an insight of what I'm saying here. From here to this point, I see that the market is what is below the T line. Market is relatively weak and trade also below 100,000 index. You can see where the market was before this straight down for market came down. This morning market tried to go up. That also a pullback. Market is in red as we speak already. Important out already. Also money flow is not looking too bad. Around the 49, 40, which is almost around 50. When you see money flow in this region, they're looking up or down. That's a way to confirm. It's going to look up. That means 4 more points in the market. But now you can see that from 50, it's also looking down gradually to around 49.8. But if at the end of the day, we'll let us to know. Depends activity of of the market dynamics, which is the forces of demand and supply and market sentiment are determined at the end of the day. But for me, market is still very weak. I will speak now. You can see that the MACD have confirmed a bearish MACD. If you can see here, looking at this histogram coming down here, and also trading below the T line. You can see this line is high, but market will always try to come back and also cross. When it cross, another trend will also continue. Yes, let's go back to see the stocks that are leading this hour. How are they performing? Or let's look at also other time frame. This is a day chart we are looking at. You can look at 1 hour time frame to look for this market to see. Yes, you can see that market at the beginning of the day when it opened, it's already in green. You can see that the last 2 or before pulling back at this hour, and I can see it here. You can see that money flow is also already to it, a sign of weakness, but this also a sign that market is also at what oversold region. And oversold region is a time that we're looking at value to position. That's why I say value stock and good stock is where your eyes should be now, especially as numbers are hitting the market to guide you to where to position. But you can see that even on 1 hour, market is also bearish. Looking at MACD, then we'll look at in 2 hours. 2 hour time frame and also 4 hours at the end of the day. You can see in 2 hour time frame is still the market are trying to go up, pull back again. Also, the money flow is looking up gradually around 31 for C bearish in terms of MACD. But finally, look at 4 hours before we go to another stock to look at 4 hours. And the market is also weak. You can see that money flow is already pointing toward down to read the 22 point something point. And market is bearish. I can see that is also below the T line. As far as all the index action are still below the T line, the market is weak. Quick one, look at those stocks that are leading the market this morning. Let's start from Owando. We'll now look at After Prudential and also Coste and Allied Investment to see how far will this stock go, what is the momentum behind them. On 4 hour chart, I can see that momentum in Owando is very, very strong. You can see that Owando this morning was flat, open. We can see that came back and see the position like this now. It has gone as high as what broken another 20 naira. That is where in technical analysis 2015 as what we call like a resistance or a point that you have to wait to see before the market break it out. As a name we call it technical analysis. I just forgot it. Then once you break it out, it's not that the stock has momentum. Now that one was looking at 20 to almost 22 now. It's a pointer that is going to touch 22 and 25 before it slow down again, or it can range between this 22 and 25. Take time to but once because that. But if you look at the momentum indicators, that they are very, very strong. For one day money flow at 4 hours is leading what almost 87, getting to almost 88, which is good. And MACD is strongly what bullish. You can see it here. I've seen that also volume is above the average traded volume of the stock. You can see it here above average traded, like about 10 point something above the average traded volume. So for me, it's a good one. But if you look at 1 hour chart for one low, that will give us a clear direction. I think the last 1 hour is sharp. Since they can see that same pattern. Before it was flattened here. At the beginning of the day, it was around 19.5 in the represent stock have also have rallied up, and went on what on beat. You can see it here. You can see that positive, momentum indicator going to what money flow. All are looking good for Owando. Yes, I quickly look at another stock here. Let's look at what is happening in QTs. QTs also it does bounce back now. I think we're going to sustain. Let's see it does. This stock has started kind of a pullback before rebounding now. Let's see where it's going. Yes, our time is fast, but already giving me a sign that I should ride up. But look at the kind of rebound I love. You can see that this stock are traded below the T line. That's caused it now, and that's you can see the trend for the last 2 hours. You can see where it's going. It's pointing up. For me, it's a good one. Money flow has crossed what 50 to 60. This is a good one. And good thing that you look at the 1 hour chart. Look at what the kind of pattern MACD has formed. Tell you that you can see once across it, and this will become positive. That's a bullish MACD. It tells you that this stock is possible to touch the 6 naira 40 kobo again, before the day of closure or before these are the things you watch in the market depending on your investment objectives. The last one, I might not talk much here because of our time. Let's look at what cost, where custodian investment is going from here. It's very important that we know, but I think we'll talk more on this on Wednesday, hopefully by God, because of our time is fast spent. But let's go through that if I can say something on it right away for quality day. Let me look at the stock. Yes, this stock has gone as high, so you can see this is a 1 hour chart. But pulling back now to around 11 naira. That means profit taking has come. You can see it here. This one looking at 1 hour chart now. You can see about still strong. Money flow is above 80. MACD is or bullish MACD on the 1 hour chart. But if you look at 4 hour chart for this stock, I will call it a day right now. And 4 hour chart, you can see that yes, you can see that the wick has started almost touched 11.20. You can see that it started pulling back again, but still flat at what at 11. I can see also this is the peak that stock got before now, which is around 11. It tested 11 58 before pulling back. You can see came down up again, but now it's already in that direction. And I feel that the number that came from this company was also determined. I know that it's already in 3 dividend of 15 kobo and now you can see how far to go from here. A breakout of this also tells you that a new rally has come on this stock. On this note, I will say thank you. See you on Wednesday, hopefully by good grace. I'll say bye. See you on Wednesday again. Cheers.